Hello everyone, this is Floxcat, and welcome to another episode of me explaining Hi-Fi Friends, this time, bed version. Yeah, I'm not joking, because to be fair, I want to do it in this way, because, I'll explain, mostly because we're going to do it in a very interesting way to say the least. I probably should start actually doing explain videos like this, actually, now to think about it, like in the night, with the light on, my freaking Minecraft B light on, it gets pointed at the ground or something. I don't know, I'll think about it. But there is a reason why I'm doing it way late in night, and the reason why I'm doing a video very early, because we have a lot to talk about. Oh boy. Also, if my throat sounds a little bit weird, it's because I think I'm now just got caught illness. I know, because my throat sounds rough. So it's no doubt that sooner or later, tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up feeling like crap. So it's probably best, hey, bonus, I'm getting this done before that happens. So sorry if my voice is a little bit lowered than usual. But I'll still kind of get things done. Not too big. I think it's just a flu thing. But going back to the real topic, why am I doing this way early? The answer is, for those who do not know, is Happy just finished a Q&A earlier today on GP Reed's channel. And let's just say the other reason why I'm recording this, sorry for the stutter, is because the ending was ballistic. Now, obviously, there's so much stuff to go on, and for those who do not know, this was planned. Happy was going to do a Q&A. So, as a fun note, and a kind of a different way of explaining things today, I got the freaking Switch here, well, the Switch OLED, and we're just going to go ahead and go through every question I give to them. Now, I would say the full video will be linked in the description down below, but I will instead say it will be in the comments section down below when it's get re-released. Because the reason why I'm doing this now is because GP Reed is actually going to take the Happy Q&A and put it on the Hi-Fi Friend channel. And I do honestly trust him, but I also wouldn't blame him if he cuts out the ending, because I bet the ending will be secret. So, but I do want to jokingly, showcase what's going on, and I feel like this is very important to do. Again, I'm not going to do everybody's question, I'm just going to do my personal questions, but trust me, he did answer a lot, and to be fair, I'm repeating GP Reed because I won't go into details on what happened towards the end too much, because it was weird as heck, because to be fair, I bet the ending was still planned, but the whole ending got even weirder when you take into context of what the person said. I'm not going to say who did, but boy, it was weird. Just gonna say that. And it's definitely, I even showed, just now, at the time of recording, to share a clip, which was my first YouTube clip, by the way, so I don't know how these clips of YouTube work. I don't know. But I just shared a clip of him just losing his shit. And it's bad. It's very bad. But it's very interesting, too. So anyways, like I said, we're just going to do my questions. I'll try my best to find every single one. And let's just say things got very interesting with the lore of Naomi Katz. Very much. So I'm not even going to lie. There's a lot of Naomi Katz stuff in here. So, here we go.
I don't understand. Do I trust Naomi? That's a weird question. Which Naomi? I mean, technically, I'm a Naomi now, so do I trust myself? Yes. Naomi Red? Which Naomi Red? Are you talking about Kimberly? I trust Kimberly. Kimberly's gonna help me get facial reconstruction surgery.
Okay, so kind of quick. Okay, the first thing we need to explain. Yeah, I keep forgetting that Naomi just doesn't just mean one person, it means a group of people. But, of course, I was referring to the group of people, and I was asking him if he trusts the entire Naomi. But also to clarify, yes, I also kind of did forget, and he is correct on that. He is a Naomi. I know it's super confusing, but we'll get into it later in a bit because I do bring up why that is the case with one of the questions. But yeah. And yes, I was referring to, for those who don't know, I'm referring to the leader of Naomi, which I believe is Red. The women Red, which we finally got a name for, which is Kimberly. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I believe Kimberly, for those who do not know where I'm going with that, was the one who called me out and also the one who's in the wheelchair towards her Naomi talk. And yes, there are two Reds, but I was just thinking of the major Red. That's what I was referring to. Also, side note, he did mention that now we kind of know one of his goals on why he's working with Soul Corps, which kind of already been known already, but he just doubled down and confirmed that he's doing it so he can replace his face, which, admittedly, yeah, I wouldn't blame him. It's probably that very bad, but he's wanting to do facial surgery. And I bet he a lot of money towards the end, he's not going to get that. But anyways, yes. And stuff. So that's what I was asking. I was asking, does he trust? And yeah, even then, I wouldn't even mind him asking that question, does he trust himself? And it's funny because that leads to the next question, and we get a very interesting answer. Let me just say.
The TV leaks of kid shows. Are you talking about Justin's show? It's to program the kids to make a better generation. Because with free will, a lot of times people will make bad decisions and people get hurt. All the bad things in the world are because of free will. All of them.
Okay. Very concerning question. So to clearly clarify, yes, I was talking about the Owl show, Justin. And for clarifying my question, back towards the end of the first part of this whole Naomi ARG, remember, Naomi was getting leaked, and someone was leaking information of the secret of the Owl. And, the Owl was talking to the kids. Well, at least he was honest, but holy crap. That sounded like something from Shin Megami Tensei. I am not joking, because it sounds so much like order. It really does sound like control and order. Because, really, that sounds like something out of Shin Megami Tensei. There's no way to describe that. Because, really, holy crap. Because, yes, that somewhat sounds true, but that sounds like a fucking order route. Because, again, we do need free will. And yes, true, people don't know how to use it, right? I mean, that's why chaos fucking exists. But there has to be a balance. And that actually is concerning, to be honest. It really is. But once again, it kind of shows how Naomi is trying to dominate, which does kind of explain all the surgeries now when we think about it. It explains why they ruthlessly do deadly surgeries on their clients, to put it at least, because it is kind of client's victim X Modica thing. And it's literally intriguing. It's really intriguing. But wow. And of course, it's pretty blunt and honest. I just didn't expect he'd be very honest with that. Side note, keep that in mind also, because that actually does lead into something. Let me just say, because it does get into something interesting.
Part of J&D Medical Division. I just said Medical Division twice because it stands for James Medical Division. They do facial reconstruction surgeries and other medical procedures as part of a quality medical treatment service for Soul Corp Enterprises and Lavender Concepts. So it's all just part of business. There's a lot of money in medical.
Alright, very interesting answer, but he did answer it, but he did beat around bush a little bit of it. I don't know. But, he does have a point. That's kind of like why pharmaceuticals are kind of stuff. That's the reason why there's no cure for cancer, by the way. That's not even like that sounds a little bit conspiracy theory wise, but let's be real. Big Pharma really doesn't want cancer to be cured so they can make that money. That's not even conspiracy theory. That's a fact. You guys clarify, if you don't believe it, that's fine, because that's That's my own opinion, just saying. And, there's some truth to it, but still, it's my opinion. But still, holy crap. Like, it's definitely very interesting. But it doesn't really fully, his answer to that question, for those who do not know, is I asked, why is SoulCorp into medical stuff? And he just says, for the business and stuff. Yeah, I'm questioning truly their true motive. That's what I'm asking. Business stuff, yes, but it does seem like it really is business stuff, to say the least. But who knows? Honestly, it's kind of conflicting because he does be honest towards the end about the colonization and stuff.
You're going wild on hosting Double Rewind. Well, that's fun. Yeah, I know who Naomi Cat is. Naomi Cat was created by, I don't know if I'm supposed to tell or not. Created by Citrine. Citrine needed him. She needed a way in. Because after our fourth tower, the fifth tower is in a place that we're not supposed to talk about. But the sixth tower will be located near Foxcat. Near you. Sixth tower, well, if you want to consider the towers for what they are, the towers are anchor points into different versions of reality. The first one is where we started. The second one is in a place we were never supposed to be. The third one is in Manhattan, on our plane, I guess you would say, but in a little bit different timeline. Most people who know the Mandela Effect would say that it is the original timeline. Then the fourth is in the World Reached. Yes, it's in their veil. The fifth one, again, I can't really talk about that one. And the sixth one will be the rest of this plane of existence, this exact instance we're in right now. Naomi belongs everywhere, and I can't wait for her to spread and colonize. I'm trying to take control of anything. Naomi is not about control. Naomi's about giving you control, about giving you the best possible futures, giving you the best possible outcomes, freeing you, allowing you to do what you need to do, making you the best possible version of yourself. That is all Naomi is trying to do. All of us know that. Even those who weren't born as a Naomi, like me.
Yeah, this is where the Naomi Cat part comes in. Or Foxcat clone, whatever. And yeah, again, sounds like holy mother of crap shitting God Tensei here. Holy crap. So to back up and explain in ultimate similar terms, because holy crap, apparently, according to them, there's a lot of hypocrisy too in that questioning. Pretty much, Naomi Cat was created by a gal named Cress or Crease. I didn't hear the name. I'm going to have to literally look it in or have someone in the comment section, probably GB Reed, to spell it out. But there was a woman who made Naomi Cat. And apparently Naomi Cat was existed to pretty much not really build, but secure the sixth tower, which is like near me and stuff. And they do get into explaining later, like not much to say the least on this front. But apparently these towers, and side note, you may have noticed that he said he doesn't talk about the fifth one. There's a key aspect to that that's also important, which we'll actually get into a little bit later. Nothing too major important, just a tower they can't talk about. But do keep in mind, not the fifth tower, but they can't talk about it. Really do keep that in mind, because it will be important way later. But apparently they're building these towers, and yes, for those who are wondering, or have been following TP Reed, yes, apparently, as stated before, Naomi has crossed into the Reactor. Now, don't ask me for anything. If you want to go find someone about the Reactor, go to GB Reed. He actually looks into that series, because I am not going to go into that series. It's all full of Slenderman and SCP Foundation. But what's interesting is he confirmed that, Naomi is dimensional. It reminds me a lot of back to Pokemon. I know I link Pokemon a lot to these guys, but it reminds me a little bit of both what's going on with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's story, which I can't wait to talk about that because, oh boy. And it reminds me a lot of the Ultra Beasts. And we do know that GB Reed isn't does have some inspiration for Pokemon. Like, he even did Pokemon Theory videos before. Not saying that's a full inspiration, but it would be surprised if it was inspired by the Ultra Beasts or Enturius or what's going on in the story of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Even though I don't know if he has played that yet. But yeah, apparently they go to dimensions, put out towers, which I'm only presuming has some form of mind control or ultimate control, and is trying to control dimensions. And apparently the first two are in two different timelines, one that we cannot exist in, and the other is somewhere they were born with. The third one is Manhattan, which I have no idea if they're talking about a city or possibly an ARG. The next one is in Reeves Rapture World, which is probably a bad place to put it because how much Slender Man has fucked up that world, or I don't know who fucked up the world. I don't remember much from Reeves Rapture, but I know someone fucked up that world. The fifth one is an unknown place, and again, nothing too major because duh. But now the sixth one, now I have no idea what they said about the sixth tower being near me. And they do get more information on why they kind of are after me and use the Naomi cat and stuff, which, okay, to expect my creativity is on the charts for them, and we'll get to that in a bit. But I have no idea what they mean by build a tower near me, and then again, a tower, like, are they talking about the green dimension? Are they actually going to the green dimension? Because the only lore I can give, and I presume that GBRE does know about, because I have mentioned this before, like, even in one of his Jackbox streams, because of a joke, apparently, in the lore of Foxcat, my avatar, he's a dream dimension witch. No joking there. And apparently, it's just something that's connected to the dream realm. You know, I like the dream world and all that. Are they trying to build a tower in the dream dimension? Because that sounds a little bit tough, just saying. But yeah, apparently they're building towers, apparently.
Well, it's not my proudest moment, I'll admit, but the reason that I licked Tiffany's door frame was because Heart told me to, and, well, you all told me to listen to my heart, so I did what she said, and the reason I screamed is because I got overwhelmed, and I didn't understand why Heart was making me do these things, and I panicked, and when I panic sometimes I have outbursts, and I started screaming. It was frustration.
That part, I totally believe. Although, to be fair, this does leave with some questions. Now, for those who don't know what I was questioning about, I was talking about how he licked the door frame of some person, and then screamed. Now, to clarify, yes, he was correct. Earlier around that time, and I think I mentioned about this before, people voted to listen to his heart, which, by the way, for those who don't know, is the demon side to the angel demon cliche that he has. With, I'm blanking on who was the gorilla with the smiley face. I think it was Thought or something, but he has like a angel and demon type thing going on. And for those who don't know, the cliche is the angel was a good guy, and the demon is a bad guy. Which, again, holy crap, there's so many references that Kevin got to say we could point to. Holy crap. But anyways, apparently people tell him to listen to his heart, aka the character, and probably his own heart. And yeah, I get it, and it does make sense on context, but it begs to question a lot more questions than answers, because why did himself, because it's not just a heart, remember, this is himself in general, this is all mental in his head. Why did himself thought it was a good idea to do that, and why was he so frustrated? I know he was probably being chased afterwards, because yeah, the cops would have been on his butt for that, because someone did call the police on him, but it's so weird. It's so interesting. And you may have noticed that he didn't talk about that stuff. Which, to be fair, yeah, we're going to talk about that even if the stuff which we'll soon see did happen. But definitely interesting to say the least.
What is an unlovable? Unlovables are a project. Naomi is always trying to find the bounds and limits of love. And so, well, they take people with damaged appearances. They alter our voice a little bit to make us kind of annoying. And then they have us perform tasks that would make people not want to love us, to see how far humans will actually go to love someone. And once we're unloved, the experiment's over. But I don't want the experiment to be over because I don't get my surgery.
Yeah, I just hit a very interesting button, a very sad one too. But holy crap! Yeah, that's very dark. To clarify, for those who are confused, in one of the older review tapes, they did show off in the Naomi, which begs the question on why they show it. And I did show it earlier in the previous video. Pretty much he knows as unlovable, hence why he's called a Naomi. Unlovables are literally, as he stated, I guess people with mental and physical disabilities, and they'll make them ugly to test the boundaries of love? Okay, first of all, none of that makes fucking sense because we all know love is literally us. It's literally something that you cannot control. It's like a very powerful thing. Like, it's not just some sort of chemical emotion, even though partly it is. Bruh, what the fuck? And second of all, more importantly, why is this even a test? Why is Naomi doing that as a test? It makes no sense and stuff. Because why do they test the boundaries of love? I didn't ask him that, of course, but bruh, that's dark. Oh man. Oh boy, that is just plain dark and stuff. Yee.
And that's the only Icy I know. It's usually 64342. She's my sister's best friend. I just could never remember. Do you all have any more questions before Sue gets here? Yeah, of course I'm free. I just have to perform my duties. I mean, everyone goes to work, right?
Yeah, but that's not kind of what work is. I don't know. I mean, I have a job. That's actually real, by the way. But I don't know. Like, for those who in context, I asked him if he's truly free in Naomi. He never give out a, well, he did say yes, but it's kind of an interesting yes that he put. Also, by the way, sorry for the icy thing. I was trying to get this. This is a little bit tricky to say, but there is one thing I am glad that I did say for that, because I didn't know about the whole icy. Again, if you want to watch the other people's questions, I'll later on post the video when it's moving to Happy Channel, just saying. But there is interesting because he does have a time limit, and there's, I guess now I'm blanking on the guy's name, but a guy was coming to him to do something with him. I don't know. But yes, that is something to keep in mind as well. Just get ready for this stuff because things are about to get crazy.
Well, you have something that Naomi really values. It's a certain form of creativity that brings imagination into the real world. You want to use it, so it had to be near you.
To clarify, the question was, why is, the sixth tower near me? And, okay, that's a correct answer. I still don't get it. Why the fuck do they need dream magic and stuff in machination? Like, okay, there's a lot of stuff that could go into that answer. Just say, a lot of stuff that answer could be referencing. I don't know. It's super confusing. I know. Okay, yee. Okay, definitely yee. Alright.
I have seen the videos. They're very funny. A lot of things were found in them, but I'm not supposed to say why I hid them. But you can ask me. Your videos are funny because you notice a lot. Other people seem to not notice anything. It's like one of the few smart people out there. I'm sorry, that was really mean. That's why I used to call the playlist smart people, but I thought that was offensive, so. And I'm not really supposed to be doing it anyway, so I was like, viewer's discretion is advised. I thought it was a funny trope, so I put that as the playlist name. SoulCorp has been keeping an eye on you for a while. They think you're dangerous, but I think you're funny. Naomi as a whole doesn't really seem to mind too much because they found out from your videos that you have a wonderful creativity. And that's why they're building a tower near you. So thanks to your videos, they're going to come and have fun with you.
Or probably beat the shit out of me. I don't know. No offense, I'm not gonna get. Trust me, there's not a real tower. I feel like I should literally put my own viewer discretion advice. There's no fucking tower because I live in a complex. Holy crap. But anyways, to clarify those questions, basically I just asked him how he, SoulCorp, and Naomi feels about my videos, and pretty much that's very interesting because he said, and he did put that out. That is true. He did put smart people or people to look at underneath the thing. But if you remember last time, he later changed it, or rather, I'm betting a lot of money it was SoulCorp. They changed it to viewer discretion is advised, which, be fair, I'll take that a little bit. I mean, also, yes, I am funny because of all my cursing and my jokes and stuff. But it's very interesting. But it's not too surprising. Also, yes, apparently I'm dangerous to SoulCorp, which is also not surprising. Like, none of that is really surprising when you realize what I have been accomplishing or something. I have no idea. But again, it's very interesting that the solution is building a freaking tower either near me or in the dream dimension. I have no idea. Alright, I just did a double check. So, yes, that was the last question. Okay, so, yeah. However, there is one more thing, one more big thing I have to show you real quick, because holy crap, this is where the cherry on top of all this happens, and oh boy, brace yourself, because a lot of things happen with this.
Do you jump up and down? Do you become happy? Does your soul stop hurting? Do you stop bleeding on the inside? Do you not hurt anyone? Do you stop hurting everyone by accident? Do you run away? Do you move to SoulCorp? Do you start a job you really don't like so that you can make some money and work your way towards your dreams? And then they keep getting in the way, and then you don't want them to get in the way, but you want to love, and you have a conflict between your heart and your logic because no one will allow you to do what you want to do at the same time as loving you, and they take advantage, and they want all your time, and then every time you start working towards what you want to work toward, they start tearing you down and mentally abusing you? No, that's not what love is it? That's not what that's about at all. It's nothing like that at all. It's nothing like that. No, it's so kind and sweet and understanding and patient and lovely. Don't you just love love? Don't you just love it? Oh, I love love so much. Oh my God. Yeah, that's exactly how it's supposed to be, isn't it? Yeah, that's how it is. Go ahead and text me. I don't fucking care. Tell me all you want. Tell me all you want.
Like, real talk, freaking. Okay, yeah, real talk. Really, GP Reed really did get like an Emmy Award or some award with that because that was great acting. But yeah, okay, holy crap. Yeah, there's so much. And again, I haven't showed too much of this video, but there is one more note that, I'm not going to show it because we're running out of time here with this because of, phone reasons. But earlier someone did tell Happy to literally, just to be honest, just to shut up over a god name or goddess named Soul. Which I'm betting there's a lot of reference, which I didn't even get that reference with SoulCorp. I always thought that was meant for Solar. But now when you kind of think about it, yeah, there's a lot of sun gods and goddesses, so I'm not too surprised I missed that. But holy crap, did you not saw that? Like, seriously, I would play it again, but yeah, Holy Mother of Pearl. And really, there's not really much you need to explain on that. It shows that he broke down. And really, he broke down. And yeah, by the way, as you just saw, that was literally the end of that video. He literally cut that live stream to there. Which, again, begs me the question, how did Naomi and frickin' SoulCorp thought this was a good idea to have fucking Happy have questions? Because hell, you guys saw me just answer questions. And the thing is, again, I can't really say what the person was telling him with the whole, because the person did give him a 999 super cat. Really, I don't want to go into it because it makes things even more awkward as fuck. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of the basics. But they kept saying something about love, and for some reason, he snapped. He literally did snap. Now, obviously, I know there's more to that actually made him snap, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to embarrass this person who gave that cat, because if you've seen what that person put that cat is, like, no offense to that person, because that person is a good person, just, okay, but it did snap him. It did snap him, and he broke, and he talked about abuse and stuff, like, again, there's a reason why I'm doing. One of the reasons why I'm doing this is the fact that I'm literally doing this early because I know they might cut that out once they transfer that video to the High Five Friends. And hopefully this video doesn't cut that out. But yeah, there's nothing much else to say. Really, there's not much else to say. Also, one more thing, or two more things. One, you may notice he was underwater, which I wonder if that's symbolism to being under pressure, because in water, there's a lot of pressure, especially in the ocean. Second of all, more importantly, he did said that the 4th episode, as inspected, will be like in months away, so we're gonna have to wait. But holy mother of pearl and holy mother of crap, that was really good Q&A. And again, I can't wait to see it be reposted in the High Five Friends, because again, I'm not going to share it now because I know KP Reed is about to transfer that thing to the High Five Friends. But still, I highly recommend it because there are also a lot more questions that will also ask that is important. Those are just mine, but yeah, apparently there's a lot of things going on. Again, this just also proves that I don't think Happy did the murders. I'm kind of now 50-50. On one hand, if he did, I'm not surprised because it does seem like he's having a mental breakdown. However, on the other hand, I do believe there's another culprit, and that is his co-assistant. In fact, I'm wondering if Happy will do something later through his mental breakdown. I have no idea. But we'll have to see. And also, does it clarify? Yes, I will be keeping an eye on Naomi Cat. What's weird is, and I gotta mention this, Naomi Cat is Scrag. He's been acting Scrag since he's been with Jack Cat, though. And it's not like the Scranges that even Naomi or Soul Corp think. Let's just say he's been also listening to what's been going on, and he's been acting silent. So, he's definitely intrigued by everything. Anyways, this has been Floxcat. Definitely stepping out here. Let's see how this story goes. I have no idea how it's going. Stepping out here. Bye-bye.